Good morning. It is day 17. We did a bit of filming yesterday, and which I haven't managed to upload yet because I just didn't have time. By the time we'd finished walking around yesterday, got back to the hotel, quickly changed, went out, got drunk a little bit, and then got back to the hotel late and just didn't do any uploads of videos. So I'll try and do that today or over the next couple of days, because we've got one night in, we're heading to Santa Barbara now we are heading to Santa Barbara from Los Angeles, and then we're going to Carmel. We're going to be in Carmel for 2 nights, and then San Francisco for 2 nights. So I'll try and do some uploads and things when we get there. We are currently on Highway 101, and then we're going to go down to the Highway number 1, which is the Pacific Coast Highway, but there is some roadworks on that, so some of it's shut. So I don't quite know how much of that we'll be able to do on the way up to Carmel and San Francisco. But hopefully you would have seen yesterday's videos. We did lots of things yesterday. We went to Santa Monica Pier to finish the Route 66. So Route 66 is now done. Then we went off to Long Beach to go and see the Queen Mary. Then we went up to the observatory, the Griffith Observatory, to have a look at the Hollywood sign in a bit closer, but it was just really hazy sunshine, so couldn't really see it very well. And then by the time we'd done all that, it was like 7 o'clock or so. No, it's probably about 7:30 by the time we got back to the hotel, because it took us an hour and a half to do 30 miles. We had to do that twice, down to Long Beach, and then from Long Beach back up to the observatory. Anyway, that was that. And roads here are just a nightmare. They're just, well, I'll show you. This road's quite quiet, to be fair. But this has got, what's it got? A slip lane over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lanes of traffic here. And this road is quiet. Last night it was just bumper to bumper for the majority of the way. Anyway, that's just by the by. What was I saying? Yes, so Santa Barbara today, and we're going to do some chilling, because I think Santa Barbara's quite nice. Anyway, all of that is an update of our progress, and we will see you later on. Au revoir. Alright, so good case in point here. Quite literally, I've just finished doing that first little bit of intro about a minute ago, and then you've got, this is what it's like. There are roadworks coming up, which might be some of it, but we don't get this in the UK. So we've had traffic joining from the left and the right here. We don't get that, obviously, on a motorway. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lanes of traffic now, I think. Is that right? There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there were 7 lanes of traffic there. 2 going off to the right, 2 coming on from the left, and then everything in the middle. And people in the middle don't know what lane they want to be in either. It is just bedlam. And this is only 10:15 in the morning. Imagine this at actual rush hour. And I don't know if you can see that truck in front, but there you have to contend with that. So that is taking up quite literally an entire lane. It's a Dodge Ram Dually with oversized wheels on it. So the wheels are wider than the bodywork. Look at it. Look how fucking big that car is. And that's trying to change lanes. Look how it takes up the entire lane. It's larger than a lorry. And they're quite common. You know, Longhorn, fucking Widehorn. The tyres are sticking out, I don't know, 6 inches from the wheel arches, and the wheel arches have been extended twice. You know. This is now the famous Highway 1, or Pacific Coast Highway, and I've just had a quick look on Google, because I thought, I'm sure some of this road was in the first Fast and Furious film, and it appears that there's a cafe up here, or a restaurant or something, called Neptune's Nest, which is actually the cafe where Dominic Toretto and Brian first started talking about him becoming one of the gang, I think.
In a quarter of a mile, your destination will be on the right.
There you go, that's exactly where it's going to be. So, any Fast and Furious fans, this is the road. Go in there.
Your destination is on the right.
This is it. So that over there is the Pacific Ocean, and then this is the cafe. Everyone's loving it over there. Let's have a look, you see. Yeah, it looks open. So they would have come down this road and pulled into here, but obviously this is all changed a little bit. This is it, Neptune's Cafe, Neptune's Net. Hey, Dorado. This is Highway 1, so it goes Highway. So I've just been in there. Neptune's Net, I say, from the Fast and Furious. And then this is the Pacific Ocean. Some surfer dudes down there. It's a little bit overcast at the moment. I'm sure the sun will burn it off, but there you go. Second part of our journey up to San Francisco. So, don't know how many miles it is, a few hundred. Lovely port blues in our shop, beautiful. Anyway, iconic location for any car buffs. So we got some bikes from the hotel. That's Graham's duty one. This is, I don't know if you can see my duty one. Look at this, the seat's way too low. Let's go across. So we're just winging it really. Got to go left, bro. We're just winging it. And I don't know where we're going now. Just keep going down. Yeah. Yeah, so we're just sort of winging this now as to where we're going to go. What on earth that noise? I don't know. That's the sea over there. These are our little bikes, our little basket on the front. Graham's doing very well. I look like a complete twat because the bike's too small and the thing's to bed. There you go. This is Santa Barbara. Oh, they've got e-bikes there, look. But anyway, proper tourists. Oh look, that's nice. He said, oh yeah, go down as far as the pier. He said, then you can go up Stage Street. Yeah, this is it, look. Look at that. Oh, it's nice. Right, okay. Let's do some exploring. So this is State Street. He said you can cycle down here and there's all sorts of bars and restaurants, different things. Like Mary Poppins on this bloody bike. Railroad crossing. So I guess we don't want to go too far up there, do we?
Sure. I think seafront is where it falls.
Yeah. There's the pier, we're going to have a wander up that later. It's got a nice little cycle path. Oh, I guess, I don't know. Oh, that's not great. This is a nice area. Our little hotel's got a pool and a hot tub as well. Very tiny, but I feel like a right idiot on this bike. Oh, and the hotel has some wicked homemade lemonade in the lobby thing, foyer. And they're going to do like happy hour later with wine and biscuits. This is like where they filmed Jaws. Dong, 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 dong. Da-da-da. Anyway, get the idea. It's very pretty. Taking a little meander down Santa Barbara Beach. Feel like I'm a local, been here. Been in America that long, I feel like I'm a local. Oh, got to get around this lady because they're going to have head on with a thing. Whoop. Got my little basket on the front. Just need a little dog now. My knees. You see my knees? The fella didn't put the seat up enough. It's alright. So the cycle path's taken us onto the other side of the road now. We're just talking about these apartments. Don't know if they're, I guess they're, I don't know if they're hotels or if they're actually just people's apartments. Oh, the zoo. Beach over there, playing beach volleyball. And then this is Santa Barbara Zoo. I think this is about as far as we can go, the guy said. One of them. Well, this waft. It's so low, it's really hard to steer. So that's the zoo, I'm guessing. think we're out of town. I think we might have to turn round.
Yeah, I would.
Graham's got cow horns on his bike. I could do with them on mine. Right, so that's Santa Barbara seafront ticked off the list. Let's go and find a bar. Sit zoo, go quickly. Nice. On, please. Lovely day, bit breezy, but obviously because it's the seaside. Let's see if we can see in the zoo. Zoo's there. Right. Let's see if we can find a pub. So I think this is what they call the funk zone. So there's loads of little bars and places. Yeah, a scooter eye and stuff. So I don't know, I think it's all sort of around here somewhere. Maybe turn right at the end of here. Oh, there's a lot of little light bike hire places. Right, let's turn right here and see where this takes us. Oh, I don't know. It's not what I thought it was going to be, if I'm honest. And let's just hold on, guys. Look at it. Consult the map. It's like bars there, actually. Yeah, let's have a consult of the map. So we're in Corks and Crowns tasting room. We're going to do a tasting. It's nice in there. Look, got a fire. Don't really know why that's light because it's not cold. But anyway, then we're in the funk zone. Santa Barbara. We've got a fire going in there as well. There's my trusty steed. And there's Graham's trusty steed over there. There. And then, I don't know, there's more places down there and there's more behind us. But anyway, this is where we're at. So we've gone all up market now. Instead of going to a bar, we've gone and got 3 glasses at a wine tasting place called Corks and Crowns. This is what the wines are. That one, and that one. But anyway, that's what we got. It's nice though.
In the shade.
So obviously, we've got to come and look at the marina because we lack boats. That's a bit of it. I think this is just the start of it. I don't know if we can go down there. Let's see if we can go up this bit over here. Someone that when that wheelie board thing is. Let's see how far we can get the new way. Oh, it looks like. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So that place we've just been to get those 3 wines. So that was on the menu. It said they were $15 each. $15 for each taster ring of 3. So obviously $30 for 2 people, which ended up being nearly $34 with the tax, $33. And then my UK Lloyd's bank card didn't work. It only had tap like a contactless pad, no way of physically inputting the card, so it didn't work. Again, another thing to watch out for in this country, that make sure you've got some cash in your wallet, because it might be that you can't actually pay. We had this in another bar last a week or so ago, where we physically couldn't pay. We tried all our cards, not one of them worked. We had to get some money from a cash point. Fortunately, there was a cash point outside the bar. So always have cash in your pocket, just in case they only have facilities for contactless and your UK card doesn't work. But that's the second time we've had that now. And also make sure you've got a credit card limit. You've got some money left on your credit card limit, because one of the hotels had a £350 excess. I think that was the one in Vegas. So just make sure you've got money on a credit card, and also, or be able to put money on a credit card, and also that you've got cash in your pocket, because you could come unstuck in some of these places if you're not careful. It has been few and far between. However, it has happened twice now. So just watch out. Just seen a sign that says we can't cycle along here, but we'll stop when we get told off. We's rebels.
Yeah.
There's probably a boat like ours out there, because the boat that we've got is an American boat, a Crown Line. So there's probably one out there somewhere. Maybe we can try and sell it to Santa Barbara. These are mainly sailing boats, so yachts. Gonna need a bigger boat. Oh look, Kev, look, there's your truck or van. We're coming to the end of it. Oh, all got a bit messy there. I wonder how much it is to keep a boat in there, but that's not cheap. This looks much posher than Dover Marina. Dog taking its owner out for a run. Don't think we're going to be able to go much further. This looks like the boat yard. Yeah, I think we're going to have to. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we. I might be able to go down there a bit further. Look, where that lady's running. Ooh. Bit bouncy that bit. Oh, okay, we can go down here a bit further. Oh, yeah, I think we're done. Ooh. Yeah, it's just a car park and more nothingness. All right, let's go back. We're going to go back to the hotel. Said it's happy hour, which I think means free drinks and biscuits. So let's try that. Right turn, Clyde. All right, catch you back at the hotel. So now we're back at the hotel. We get free wine and cheese and crackers over there. I'm gonna have Thai red in a minute, but that's nice. Cheese and crackers, like a wine and cheese party when you was at school. This is our new hotel. The Inn by the Harbour or something like that it's called. In Santa Barbara, it's lush. And we are about to go into the pool area, which is empty, which is good. It's about, I don't know, getting on for 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. There's no one's in there. Oh, I opened a minute ago. Technical problem. Alright, we're in. We had a technical problem with the card machine thing on the door. But anyway, lush little pool area. I think Graham's going in there.
Well, you've got to go in the cold to
Yeah, sod that. I'm not going in there. It's too cold. I dipped my toe in it. It's too cold. But I'm going in here instead. I'm going in the hot tub because that's proper toasty. Anyway, that's the end of today. We've had our free drinks and nibbles and cheese and whatnot in the reception. We're going to have a bit of a relax here for a bit and then get chill out in the room for another hour or so, and then we are going back to the funky area, whatever it's called, Funk Zone, and get some food. But anyway, we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Thought I'd better show you it actually works. That's proper toast. I've just been in there. I'll go back in. Graham's chilling in the pool. I'll go back in there. Toasty. One last thing. What I've just found in the fridge. That. Thank you very much. We'll be drinking that in a minute.